ECP family, today we'll be discussing ECP's mission and vision as an organization, what we're trying to achieve in the future with what we're doing. So before we discuss our vision, where we see ourselves going in the future, let's discuss our mission first. Our mission is to provide the opportunity for world-class education for every student in Ethiopia. We really believe in education. Education is the way of the future. Education is how we progress forward. Education is how we change ourselves, our lives, the lives of other people around us, and how we progress the human race one step forward. Education is really important in all aspects of our life. Without it, the future is really bleak. At the current moment, in Ethiopia, the literacy rate is 49.03%. As a whole. That means a bit more than 50% or a bit more than half of the population cannot read and write, let alone innovate, let alone work on computer code, let alone help people with their health, let alone do anything with specialized education. 51% of the Ethiopian people cannot even read and write. So education is really lacking in the country. And through our services, what we are trying to do is create a more educated future generation. Poverty and illiteracy go hand in hand. When a country is generally illiterate, the poverty rate goes higher as well. And we really need to change that. The future generation needs to be equipped with the tools and resources necessary in order to advance our country, our lives, the lives of people around us forward. We really believe it's of paramount importance. And while working towards this mission, we are trying to achieve these two things. These are our vision for our organization. First thing we're trying to do is to become a comprehensive college preparation resource in the country. So at the current moment, there are not a lot of high quality, like world-class institutions in the country for secondary education. At the current moment, our best opportunity lies in US or Canada because they have the best educational institutions in the world. So while working towards that mission of educating the future generation, we are trying to provide the means and resources and tools necessary for students to gain world-class education in the US and Canada. So we want to be more comprehensive in the future. At the current moment, we have services focused on SAT and college applications, but in the future, we plan on becoming more comprehensive. What does that mean? We plan to become a really major test prep company. We want to provide test prep on all aspects of college admissions, SAT, ACT, GMAT, GRE, TOEFL, Duolingo, all that. SAT is not even taken in the country as much as it can, and people are not even aware of what the exam is. It's just like the SAT, and colleges use it for admission process, but because students lack the information about the ACT and the resources to prepare for it, they don't even consider it as an admission exam. So there's a huge lack in the test prep industry as well. So we want to provide more test prep resources for our students and for our customers in the future. And we also want to become more comprehensive in our counseling services. In America, almost each top private high school has various guidance counselors helping them with their college application, helping their students with their college application. So, and they also do this starting 9th grade, right? Generally in our country, when we start preparing for college is in the 12th grade. In the US, they do it since 9th grade, and they have various guidance counselors for the population in that high school. But in Ethiopia, in even our best private schools, we don't even have qualified counselors specifically working for college preparation. We have counselors in a few of the high schools in the country. So there's not a lot of preparation resources out there for college, and we plan to become a comprehensive preparation service for students as well, giving them the counseling and the guidance they will need in order to become successful college applicants and gain quality education. We also want to provide more scholarship opportunities for our students, or generally Ethiopian high school students. At the current moment, we have the ECP SAT Scholarship Award, but we want to be more comprehensive and far-reaching and provide more scholarship opportunities for Ethiopian students. Financially, attending colleges is a really tough goal if you do not gain a full scholarship or a scholarship that covers a lot of the costs for college. So students will need a lot of scholarship opportunities, and as international students, it's a struggle trying to find financial aid opportunities and decreasing the cost of attending colleges. So we want to provide scholarship opportunities specifically for Ethiopian students that they can compete and win and gain the financial resources necessary in order to attend top institutions abroad, and then use that education to impact the next generation. So that's the first thing we're trying to achieve in order to achieve the mission we just discussed. The second thing we're trying to do is, ultimately, college education should not be about going abroad, but just gaining quality education. And our vision at ECP is to provide that world-class education in Ethiopia. We do not have a lot of top quality institutions in the country. And that's one of our major goals, right? We should not be exporting our best talents for the use of other countries. We should be using our best talents for the growth and development of our country. And in order to do that, students should be able to gain the opportunity to gain world-class education here at home, right? So that's one of our major goals. And not only that, but we want to provide a resource, a platform where students can learn real-life education. Real-life education means education that you will apply day to day after you've finished your studies from high school and college. So skills like leadership, communication, money management, time management, emotional management, mindset, mental health, success principles, all these ideas, all these skills are absolutely necessary for real life basically, right? Without these skills, it's really tough to be successful in life as a whole, right? You need to be able to master a major portion of the skills in order to have a successful life. And high school and college do not really prepare us on a lot of these real life skills. So we want to provide a platform in the future where students can learn these real life skills and create a better life for themselves, for people around them, and for the country as a whole. So that's a major goal we also have, and that's a vision we see for ourselves in the future. Education is really important. It's really how we progress ourselves forward as a human race, as a civilization. Without education, there really is no innovation. There really is no growth for the future. We don't want to stay at the place we are. The whole goal of being a human being is evolution, stepping forward. And education is a major way of doing that. We really believe it's important. Educating the general Ethiopian student population is our major goal. And we see ourselves achieving this goal in the near future.